Hello, friends. Probably got cut off, so I'll do it again. Hello, friends. Welcome to another Star Wars Galaxies emulator server review / visit. Today we are visiting Star Wars Galaxies Infinity. Excuse me. So Infinity is a newish server. It's been up for a while, I gather, but it's been making a lot of publicity, and I can kind of see why. They're actually involved. They're doing things. They are active and they are very forward thinking. As I am recording this, they are currently doing a Halloween event up until the 31st, so I already ran into that. It's a little bit much for a new player, so didn't really get to participate because I got killed instantly by the creatures in the game and didn't even see that there was one there. He was in a wall. So that kind of sucked, but that's okay. So, what do you need to know about Infinity before we jump in here and do our standard visit? Infinity has a setup where they start you in Coronet, and that is your only starting city that you can go to. There is a new player terminal right outside the base in Coronet that allows you to pay for buffs. I believe they cost 4,000 credits. It allows you to learn all the languages and the usual typical basic functions, clear all your skills and everything, which, God, I don't know why you'd want to do. Especially not with how they've got Jedi set up. They have, as I write this, a standard posted 6 times boosted experience for most professions. Crafting in practice mode provides significantly more experience than normal. I'm reading this off their website. Musician, dance, and entertainer healing experience can be gained by crafting instruments. So you can max out musician and dancer by crafting instruments. Although with the expanded experience, it really wasn't that hard to get experience. I actually got to try that out. Unlock Jedi, standard 10x exploration badges, 5 master professions, and do 3 theme parks. At this server, you are allowed to have 6 characters per account, with 3 of them logged in at any given time. But you can only have 1 account on the server. However, if you need more than 1 account, you can get it approved, as I understand it. You just have to get it approved in advance. This was a pretty standard install. Their installation information on the website, which I will put in the description below, was very clear and easy to follow. If you guys need me to do an installation video on this, I will be glad to, although I really couldn't see how to, where to go with that. But I got on, I played around a little bit, started a brawler. His name is Hedo Swefa, and he is currently on Tatooine. And since we got whacked by the event spider, I had to heal up. So I was sitting in a med center, and that's where we're going to pick up. And since you can't park in a med center forever, it kicks you out when you get back online. Now, I hate having the overlay on in cities because it's very annoying to me. However, I turned the overlay off when I landed in Coronet, walked around the corner, and got killed instantly. So we'll sit in here because it's relatively safe and go over what the game starts you out with. I believe it had 5,000 cash and 10,000 in the bank. And I had to pay a fee to get from Coronet to Mos Eisley. And then I had to pay a fee to learn the novice entertainer skill so that I could clear my battle fatigue. And 100 battle fatigue almost got me entertainer healing 1. And I danced, so I almost made a level in dancing. Probably if I would have persisted, I would have been able to finish out dancing really quick. We started with the standard cold weather jacket, undershirt, the standard melee stuff. We did start with a VK, which was nice. And they did give us a very nice set of padded armor, which is really pretty decent of them. It doesn't give much, but it doesn't have much in encumbrance. So it's a really good way for a new player to get started with 0 investment. And of course we died, so we lost a bit of condition right off the bat. Now the condition on this isn't very high, it's 1,000. But by the time you get through 1,000 condition, you'll pretty much be where you need to be. Now, it looks like there's a player in the Mos Eisley Cantina. Now, when I got on here, there was nobody in town, so standard stuff we usually do on servers. I'm not going to go in there because there's one player in there. There was 2 players in the Coronet Cantina, so that wasn't really a thing. But what we're going to do is we do this. I haven't done this for a while, so usually what we do is go look at the market and see what is for sale in the Galaxy and where it's for sale. And from there we kind of get a sense of where the population is. Now, the market terminals in Coronet are going to have the most stuff because that's where everybody starts. And as you can see, that's pretty much, there's one in Theed. I believe there's a pretty big player city on Naboo. And as I'm doing this video, there's about 159 players on the server. So, not a huge server, but there are people that you can run into and things that you can do, and you can get a group going. Of course, I don't know how many prices look reasonable. All right, vendor locations. Are there any vendor locations? Naboo. Looks like High Garden is where we want to go. That looks to be one of the most populous places. Tatooine doesn't look like it has much at all. So let's look at our map. Planetary map. God, I hate that. Yeah, we really haven't played in a while. So, Great Crate looks like in the feed complex, I think it says. So, Tatooine, not exactly populated. There's plenty of room for cities here. Lepa. Twisted Sands, but we're going to go to Naboo because that's where apparently the city is. Usually takes me a minute to get back into this command sequence, but as you can see, the blue, there's a player over here. Invisible barrier that never got fixed. Player over here, player over here. That's fine. There's a couple people here. There's a guy we just passed. And like I said, because of the Halloween event, it is going to restrict our ability to go around the cities just a bit. So going to Naboo may actually be fatal. Because I know Theed puts us outside usually. But let's go check it out. And then we'll go to that player city, and maybe we'll have better luck there. It did say on the forums in the brief overview that I did that the player cities were more active and busy than the actual NPC cities, which is normal because honestly, the NPC cities are a little bit boring. Now, every time, I don't know if they have instant travel or not, but every time I've run up to the shuttle, it's been there. If they do have instant travel, that's actually pretty nice. Okay, let's look for red dots. I don't see any, so that's a good sign. Let's go to the cantina. We'll benchmark this out like we usually do. Nobody in the med center. No, I don't think we're going to be able to make it. See right here, these are the event spiders. And they are very, very red. So, can't go to the cantina. I don't even know if there's anybody in the cantina. There's nobody in the cantina anyway. Oh, no, there's one person in there. But I will turn this off so you can see. That failed experiment has 1.7 million health. I don't think as a player with 0 skill, we're really able to take that on. And like I said, I was running past the Coronet Cantina. It got absolutely annihilated in an instant. Is there more over here, or is this just normal stuff? So I would like it to be just normal stuff. Okay, those are just normal stuff. But they are actually aggressive because they're red, so we probably don't want to go stand in the middle of those. So we'll go over to the non-aggressive things over here. And there's a player killing creatures. That's awesome. Night Spider. What's he killing? He is killing hermit spiders. So we're going to take out this Night Spider in our usual manner. We're just going to berserk on him. And we're using and we got 810 points for that. So that actually takes us almost all the way up to one-armed 1 or one-handed 1. So if we take that into perspective, 2 kills got us there. The next one is 5,000, so that's like 5 kills. We could be almost defensor in really short order, even just killing these. So our progress could be rather quick. All right, so let's open up that planetary map. And Lotus Labor, Moena, Serenity Valley, Phoenix Rising. It did start us with a swoop, so let's see what's got what. Bank. Cloning facility. Marksman trainer, medic trainer. Okay, so Phoenix Rising does not have a weird, nobody's got scout trainer. They'll have shuttle ports though. So we'll go down here because we'll take our swoop out. make a waypoint for this shuttle port. And it is this way. So off I go. Looks like he's macroing. Don't know if that's allowed on this server, but he's doing it. Of course, you see that on just about every server, so fair enough. Alright, so I have the view distance turned all the way up, and I have flora turned all the way down, which I usually do because I hate digging through grass. Alright, so here we are. That didn't take long. Hi, garden. Alright, entertainer. So let's put our bike away, and we'll go in here and see all the... This is pretty much where everybody is. Blooming Rose, dining and entertainment, dancer trainer, image designer trainer, musician trainer, entertainer trainer over there. We'll go in, let it load up. Not the most decorated place, but it's decent. And looks like everybody's watching this mesmerizer for buffs. Again, everything appears reasonably set up. I think they said they were working on custom structures. I don't know how much they're in. Looks like they do have permanent insta-travel, so that's nice. I hate waiting for shuttles. Alright. I don't see anything really out of the ordinary here. Everything looks pretty normal. Let's see what other cities we could travel to. Serenity Valley, I think I remember seeing that one was another major city that was promoted on the website. Or on the forums. So we'll go over here and check it out. But they did say Naboo was probably where you wanted to go. Lots of trainers. Let's see if there's a brawler trainer. Droid engineer, chef, architect, artisan, armorsmith. Looks like the crafting trainers are on this side. It really strikes me as odd why they don't have the other ones on the other side. That would be a really cool organizational point. But that's a city choice. Got some vendors over here. Looks like there's chef. Pretty much everything you need right here. It's like one of the big vendors. We'll go in here and take a look. Armor, Wookiee armor, Itho armor, weapons, smugglers, ranger. This is the non-amazing weapons. Prices seem reasonable. Factory creative. Power-ups, 12,500. That doesn't seem out of line. Crystals. Green, blue. At least I got some good colors. And like I said, Jedi has what would be the standard how-to 12-point chef. Combat wearables. Nice little city. Nobody in the cantina in this one, though. And I don't see any real custom housing. So that must be coming in the patch they're putting together. Armor and clothing manufacturing. I mean, so far it seems to be a very friendly server. The auction channel seems to get a lot of use. So if you want to do auctions and sell stuff, that might be pretty good. This is the Idiot Array. Wait for it to load up. And nothing loaded in. So obviously it's just not decorated, which is cool. There's a hospital over here. Probably has trainer in it. Oh, no. Whatever this is. Probably vendors. Foods. So I'm getting like no lag, no delay, no anything. I'm guessing, reasonable ping rate. Things are spawning when they're supposed to on the map and not delaying. So that's a good sign. Honestly, everything on this server pretty up to speed. 160-ish people on there right now. It is kind of making a good name for themselves. Very involved. As you can see, they do events for holidays, and it's got a story to it, so they actually took the time to put a backstory behind it. I'm sure it was a little bit rushed because of all the other stuff they've got going on right now. It probably would have been cool for them to do a storyline where they, progress the story. But apparently those creatures are supposed to drop some things that are really, really, really worthwhile. So, and as you can see by the experience gain that we had, it wouldn't take long to get a master combat profession at all. Did not see any mention of jump to light speed, but none of the pilot skills are in here. Oh, they are. You just probably can't learn them yet. You can master politician right off the bat if you like. So, if you're looking to play on this server and you want to get Jedi as quickly as possible, go to the terminal and master politician right off the bat. I think that counts. And then you can drop it, but you get the badge for it. Standard stuff. Like I said, if you're tired of the 1x experience on Basilisk and all the crap and all the people with too much money and not enough to do, or you want to be a pioneer and go to a server where you can make a name for yourself as a crafter, as an entertainer, as a whatever, this actually wouldn't be such a bad place to go. The people that I met have been reasonably nice and decent. We're here. It's Kadara. Karen. Let me see if that was the place I need to go. Yeah, I think it was. One second. Okay. They have a big Discord. We're not getting the same usual rubber banding that we get on some of the other servers. So either this server is very close to us or this server is very stable. And as far as I know, there's no planned wipes. And even if there is, it's 6x experience. I mean, seriously, come on. It's not that hard. All right. So would I play here if I didn't already have a huge established presence on Basilisk? Oh, definitely. I actually probably think this would be not a bad place to play at all. Would I recommend you start here if you were looking for a good Star Wars Galaxies experience? Sure. Like I said, check out the link in the description below. If you have any questions about it, please let me know. I'm not really sure what else I can cover. I haven't done one of these visits in a while, but honestly, hearing about this server, I thought it deserved a little bit more attention, and with all the Star Wars Galaxies emulator videos I've done, I can bring some attention to a server that some people might not be aware of. So this is Star Wars Galaxies Emulator Infinity, and in my opinion, well worth checking out. Probably one of the most interesting communities I've been in. So really like they have a Discord, really like that the additional chat things in the chat box are active, so that works out well. Looks like you can get everything you need to play. You start out with some decent gear. 6 characters on account, 3 on at a time. You really can't beat that. If you can't multi 3 copies of the game at once, then I'd be surprised, because most of the PCs from today can certainly play at least 2 or 3 copies of this at the same time without too much trouble at all. But I'm going to go ahead and end this here so I can get this video posted and get these guys some publicity, maybe get some more players on here. Maybe I'll keep this character on here and come back and revisit it later and see how it's developed. Or maybe I'll just start playing here. I'm not real sure about that, because I would play here, except I just don't really feel like starting over right now. A couple months ago, yeah, been a great idea. Right about now, not really feeling it. Got other things I need to get done, got other things I need to do. Maybe we'll come back and create an actual character on this server and work through it and max something out. Do another one of those full character development videos and start from the beginning and work our way all the way up. But until then, I'll catch you guys later. Make sure you check out the website, check out this server if you're looking for a good emulator home, and if you need help installing the game, you can check out my video on how to install it. Not this one in particular, but how to install Star Wars Galaxies emulators. It's in my playlists. And with that note, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Take it easy.